on that. All right. Well, that's all I had to say about belts.
Well, Madam, so Nate, I just found out, is going to career day for his daughter.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What is that like? Have you done that too? Because do you have a set prepared? Do you have jokes?
Last year I was next to a surgeon.
Oh, man.
And so it was like a whole, he's like a real dude. But I think they're like, because I get like our job is cool and like, but I don't know what to say to, it's like she's in 5th grade now, but with last year's 4th grade and like, you're like, I don't know what to tell, when you're like, you don't need school.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like,
these people you're looking up to are losers.
Yeah.
They're the people who couldn't hack it in the private sector.
These people are the problem with what's going on. You just tell me the opposite. You got that guy over there.
You know what
everyone take out your homework and rip it up.
Yeah.
I had this notion when I went to my daughter's. I think I went to her career day, or I can't remember, but when I went to go watch her volleyball playing, I might suggest this to you tomorrow with career day. They're not going to get your jokes. They probably have never seen any of your sets. They're not watching your specials. They're listening to the guy from the presidency of the United States of America.
Yeah, they are.
Sing songs that were tailored.
I might tell them that.
Tell them you're that guy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, and you brought up the surgeon. My policy now is I'm just going to keep a set of scrubs in the back of my car, and anytime I show up to any event that involves my kids, I'll just come walking in a little out of breath. You know what I mean? All right, I'm here, but I got to get back pretty soon. And then everyone, you show up in sweatpants and a t-shirt, and you want to leave after 3 hours, you're just the shittiest parent in the world.
Yeah.
You show up in the surgical scrubs, you're a fucking hero. And no one questions you about having to get back. No one will ask you where.
And people are going to be like, did you know Adam Carolla is also a surgeon?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. You're like, that's crazy, dude. How does he have time?
Why don't you show up in surgical scrubs and just, tomorrow, if you really want to gild the lily, put the hat on.
Yeah.
That's the just stepped out. Like I'm scrubbed into a surgery.
I might put blood on me.
I just stepped out
Kids
for
would
this
love that.
shit.
Put some blood on you.
Yeah.
And go, you don't even want to know what happened this morning.
That's right.
I can tell you that guy's not going to have any more mornings. And they're like, what? You got it. I'm making my wife go because, you usually just, as you want your wife to be like, can you just be here? So,
yeah.
Because wives are good at like talking,
They'll take the lead.
Yeah. Last year I had like meet and greet passes. So it was all about giving these kids something. And then so I had like a bunch of old meet and greet passes. So I was like, I'll give that. And I was like, I'll sign them if they want me to sign. But then my daughter's like, she goes, he'll sign it. Just tell him your name. And I'm like, I didn't say that. And so now I have kids with just, no one has normal names.
Oh, sure.
And every kid is like telling me their name. And I mean, the whole time is just like trying to write out all these names.
Well, not only are they insane names that no one knows how to spell, but if they have a normal name, they spell it differently than what you know.
And they'll tell you.
And they'll tell you.
You
know what I would do if I were you tomorrow? Because no one's really, again, they're not going to have any context for the stand-up. I would find out what the guy behind you in line did. Fireman, surgeon, whatever, dog catcher. And I would just go out there and say that was your profession, just to fuck him up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I used to do this thing when Jimmy and I did the Man Show once a month or something. We get this stack of headshots. We'd have to sign them like at our desks. And there'd be a picture of me on the left of the picture, and he'd be on the right, and we'd be like holding beer steins up. And Jimmy would always sign them first, and then he would write on his picture over him on the right. He'd write like Ziggy Zaggy, oi oi oi, or something, or keep on keeping on, or something. He'd write something like keep on keeping on, and then I would write keep on keeping on in front of mine. But of course, mine came first
on the left. Yeah,
I was on the left, and then Jimmy would get pissed because he'd think everyone wrote, he copied me, but he would go first, and I would do it first. That's what you can do to that surgeon. You can just get up there and go, I'm a surgeon, and then that poor schlub's going to have to listen to you. You could riff. They don't know enough to bust you on that.
Yeah.
And then he's going to have to come out and go, I'm a surgeon too, and people are gonna go,
another
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's gonna have a boring story because his will be real.
His will
And
be
my
real.
story will not be real.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yours can involve a dragon,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
or an elf
Yeah.
or something. You
Like
know what I mean?
when, as a Seinfeld, Kramer goes, you got to work on he goes to a veterinarian every day because he guy's going to work on a dog, a turtle, a rat, all in the same day.
Yeah.
That's all Seinfeld. I don't know.